the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Indeed, thank you, Animan, for that wonderful comment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. We finally reached the surface in the last episode. We defeated the Drow in their own home, in the Underdark. Two of their most valuable female fighters and patrons have died, which is the Mother Matron Ardulas and Faeyr, her daughter. Now, since we have talked to the elves and we're finally free to wander around again, we're going to head back to Athkatla. Also, there are now 3 possible new areas: the Forest of Tether, the North Forest, and the Small Tees Path. Now, I want to make sure that you understand me in this way correctly. We're not going to visit these 2 areas here. They have no items whatsoever that we need. I don't think they actually have any magical items. So they're just basically some mediocre fights. Nothing that we really want to deal at this point. But we have to go, I believe we have to go to this area anyway, so we can discover these 2. But we're gonna keep our distance to exploring it completely. However, what I want to do first is I want to go to Walkin's Promenade, because there is a little notice that you sometimes get on this loading screen, other than that happens now. There's a small notice on the loading screen that tells you about the Adventurers Mart that will get some new items later on in the game. And we're going to go there to make sure that we get those items. Now, before we get there, however, we are meeting a group of companions. Namely, Bruenor, Drizzt, Wulfgar, Catti-brie, and Regis. These are the 5 companions from Drizzt the Erden that are probably like trying to stalk around here and going to find something. And they're actually trying to find... where is it? The hammer. They're trying to find his hammer. So, well, they're a little bit distracted here, looking for it. No, we didn't actually find the hammer, but that's alright. Oh yeah, and Regis's nickname is Rumblebelly, so... yes. We could potentially fight them. Foe, put your swords and defend yourselves, fools! They're actually quite a difficult group to defeat, mind you. But that was to be expected, I suppose. Because these adventures are really, really good. So if you want to fight them, you should probably buff up before you do this. I'm not going to do this because even if we loot them, we have to give the scimitars that we find from Drizzt, we have to give them back later on, so they won't be staying with us. I'm a friend, Drizzt, I've heard of you. A pink Warhammer? It's not pink. It's red. I love it. No, I haven't. Maybe. Actually, we haven't met before. Oh wait, we did, yeah, in the first game we did, but not in the second game. We met only briefly. I helped you defeat some gnolls near Baldur's Gate. Hold on there, Drow. You are not getting away from this so easily. I've decided it's time for you to die. No. I have a proposal for you, Drizzt. If you will, wait for a moment. I am Draconia, and I seek to defeat a vampire in Athkatla too powerful to face alone. Will you help? I was the one who destroyed her guild, but she got away. She has returned now and is stronger ever than before. In the crypts beneath the graveyard district. That's where we'll find them. No, there's not going to be a book, Jan, because it will only be talking about your rumblings all the time. Now...
Wait, one approaches, and his appearance seems...
yeah, we already... What the... Oh! Oh yes, that's the continuation of his quest. So, here we go. A letter. Alright. Dot dot dot. What is it, Animan? What's wrong? Was killed. Oh. That's not good. Was indeed responsible. Oh God. No. That's not what will happen. Well, we stopped him the first time. Basically, that means that if we are now going to, like, tell him, like, well, I'm sorry for you, he will just run off. But I think there is actually no way to save this, so we have to go after him anyway. That's terrible, Animan. I feel sorry for you. Yes, I did. I never meant for this to happen, Animan. And there he goes off into a different direction. Now we need to make sure this doesn't go out of hand, however. So before we go to Walken's Promenade, it seems we have to go to the Bridge District because Zack is living there. And I should show you where exactly he is. Now if we take a look at the map, this is the estate of Zack Farad. There we go. Now we're gonna go there. And we're gonna make sure that nothing happens to Animan. Because that would be a very bad thing. And with not happen to him, I mean that he's not going to kill him. He can't be doing this, otherwise it would be very bad for him. So... Oh. Can we enter this place nonetheless? Oh. Maybe we have to go upstairs, Because there's two entrances, down here and up here. And I believe the upper door... Either the lower door or the upper door opens up, because otherwise we won't be able to get in. That would be very bad. Is this going to open? It is going to open. We're gonna save before we got in. Let's have a look then. And inside we see... the guards dying out of nowhere? Seems that Animan has really done his job here. And the cutscene.
Sayak, it is I, Anomen Delrin, son of Lord Kor and brother of Moira. You will pay for your crimes against my family.
Ha! You shall die like a mewling ass then, just as your father did.
Let's see. I came to stop you from doing this. Now we can pick certain options here. And either we can tell him like, this is for the order, something like that, then because I love him, then it will turn him evil. Or we can tell him like he will become his father. So basically this is one of the incarnations of a Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader moment. So if he becomes what his father was, that would be very bad. So that's not good. So we're not going to pick option 1, we're not going to pick option 4. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure if I want to pick option 2 or 3. Because it is time for all this hate to end. You will end up like your father otherwise, unless you are the one to stop it. Yes. I'm not going to answer number 3 here either. So because I love you, Animan, and I will be there with you. And he's back in the group. Now, we didn't want him to kill anyone, because that would have been really bad. Besides, it would have turned him evil, as far as I remember, so we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen at all. And we're just going to leave now. So we don't need to deal with Sayag or anyone. I'm not entirely sure if you are not having him romanced enough, if you can actually stop him here. But we made sure that nothing will happen of this, and that Sayag will not be killed by vengeance. This is by far the most important factor here. By far. That nothing happens to him, that he will continue to be with us, and that is important right now. So, Animan's side quest is finally done, and we're completely happy with the results as well. Now, we want to take a rest here. No, we don't want to rest as peasants, we want to rest as royalty. Thank you. Now, let's head outside. And we have a few things to do before we're going to complete the main quest. Oh, no. We're not going outside while it's dark. I don't like that, because we need to fight vampires again. I don't want that. Not right now.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
We are going to rest once more. Gold has been given your keep. Yes, I know that. It is of no importance anymore, because we have more than enough gold. Now, we're going to make our way outside of the bridge district. For now. We'll be coming back later, though. Because there is something that I want to do first. That means going to the Adventurers Mart. However, there's another thing that you should be very well aware of, that we still have this special rogue stone. This special rogue stone is for this store here, that we can't enter right now, because we're not there. But otherwise we could potentially do that with that rogue stone that we have in our possession, the special one. Now, that area is a special area where you will be able to fight off a specific group of enemies, which are rather difficult to say the least, and they will appear there in a different dimension. And yeah, it's gonna be a really tough battle. But the good thing is that you will get one of the best staffs that you can get in this game. It's a staff +5 called Staff of the Magister. What that staff does, though, we shall be finding out a little bit later. Just want to say that we're not yet done with this part, and we're still a long way, now maybe not a long way, but some episodes away from actually taking care of Bodhi. And now we have the possibility of showing us the special wares. This, for example, is the Helm of Brilliance, giving the wearer a 40% protection from fire. Let's see who can wear that one. That would be Aery in theory. Or we have Drakius Blade. Reduces charisma by 5 points, constitution by 2 points, and movement rate by 1. However, armor class -2. If it would increase that, that would be nice, but it's reducing that, so it's nothing for us, really. I've got Crimson Chain, +5 a chainmail. That requires a 0 armor class, or has a 0 armor class, rather. Then this is the only two-handed sword that has a D12 bonus. Then we've got... what else have we got here? Good darts of stunning. Asp's Nest, some very special throwing daggers. Another Heartseeker, by the way, and we already found one before. Also, Heartseeker is one of, or actually the bow, that Catti-brie normally wears. Not sure why that's in here, but, you know. We've got Freedom here, we've got Chain Contingency. No, we don't. Oh, wait, what? Oh, actually, this is a nice one. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Energy Drain is... we can... is that actually saving throw? No. So, I'm gonna buy one. Power Word Kill is not really something we want, because there is not a saving throw, but it's on the current hit points. Spell Strike sounds nice as well. We're gonna spend a lot of money here. We're gonna put... do we need Time Stop? We're gonna do it. Who cares? We've got so much money. Imprisonment would be nice, though. We only have Maze, but we're gonna take 2 Scrolls of Maze here. Pierce Shield is also a very nice scroll. Blind. Blind is always good. Spell Trap. Nah, don't need. This one is also quite nice, actually. Creates a sword that fights for you. Not too shabby at all. But we don't need that one. I'm just gonna see what Aery's helmet is. Fire Cold, yeah, that's alright. Right. By the way, our flail has wandered to our inventory. Gonna equip it back to Anomen here. Now, how about we learn some spells, eh? Where we have that one. Oh, yeah. I want to learn some of these spells. Honestly, they're one of the important ones now. I don't want to not learn them. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna save before we continue learning spells. Nice. 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 And the rest we already know. So, we're going to save here. Keldon has leveled. Wonderful. Couldn't. And, oh, come on, Jan! 3 spells! Yeah, I know it's a little bit cheaty again, but... and I could also set an option in the menu to make that happen, but... well, that's alright. Jan will never reach that level anyway. Although, no, I'm not happy with the results. I definitely want to make sure that at least Time Stop and the contingency is going into his inventory. Because that's one of the important spells there. Oh, come on! Well, I guess that's alright. He's not gonna have a late level spell for quite a while. So, contingency, I don't need. Nanalia, on the other hand, is actually a level 9 spell, so he won't have access to that in this game at all. At least not in the normal version. In the add-on, perhaps, but until then it's a long way from that. Now, also, we want to have the normal wares here again, because I want to look through if there's something else I want. Probably not, just making sure that I don't forget anything. This one is quite nice, by the way, if you want to do some damage, like a 2d6 damage ring. Doesn't do anything else than that, but still quite nice. Nonetheless. Yeah, and then lots of stuff. And we're down to like 90,000. That is very rare indeed. Don't need these potions either. Oops. No, I want to scroll here, thank you. Alright, we're gonna keep the antidote, of course, because you never know if you need it. Now, what can we sell? I'm gonna keep those. We're gonna sell these two, because that one is definitely not worth it to keep. And that one is nice, but 50% fire resistance we don't need. And all the other stuff sold. Alright. If we need this again, we can buy it, but probably not, because we have got a plate with -1, we've got a plate with -2, and we've got a plate with -1 as well, so we should be set to go. Now I want to check back with Daedra up here, if there's anything we need from her. Don't think we do, but just to make sure. Battle axes, no. Nothing I need. How about you, though? Do you have something that I want? Probably not. Because we're far off from that. From what she has to offer, that is. No. Fireball? Wow. 5 spells of Fireball. Nah, I think we're good. Nope. We're fine. We are fine indeed. Now, nothing else to buy here. We have got another merchant that I haven't shown you yet, or rather a few ones, to be honest. This one is one of them.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
But she's like a really low merchant, so
I shall go forth at your command.
nothing really need from her. Now, to make this video worth it, we are going to go to this special plain area that I was talking about just a few minutes ago. So we're going back to the bridge district after we've now equipped and sold and done everything we wanted. And we shall battle these creatures and other human beings that are waiting for us there. And by the way, if you thought we've seen the last of the Illithids, the Mind Flayers, you would be absolutely wrong at this point. Because we're going to see some more of them. Not in this district, but you remember the door that we couldn't go through in the sewers? Like really early in the game, where we spotted this hidden door on the right-hand side that said, well, you can't open this one with the keys you have. Now we do have the key, because we got this one down way back here in the Windspear Hills. So this time around we're actually able to go there. Right, we want to make sure that everyone's assembled before we continue on. And then we shall be going through this one. You peer into the nothingness behind the door, and the rogue stone in your backpack glows fiercely. La-di-da, the rest I couldn't read. Now we're in here. For the moment, nothing happens. You should use this time, however, to buff up. And I can tell you, buffing you should be. We have an autosave, I believe. I just want to make sure that we have an autosave outside this thing. We do. So there's nothing going to happen to us at all if we fail down here, because we cannot get back, I think, for now. Because this door is actually not locked, but there is no way out of here. So yeah, not gonna happen. Now we want to make sure we have all buffs that we need right now. First off, protection from evil. Then defensive harmony. Then we've got protection from chaotic commands. Right, since we have everyone here to buff up. Actually no, we're gonna save these for the moments that we really need them. Also Jan can use his spell sequencer, please. And so can Leah, I see. Use spell sequencer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can only save 2. Alright. 2. Nice. Now, let's have a look. We want to have this on her. This is Death Ward, so we can't be affected by any death spells. And then we are going to cast Remove Fear. So I would suppose we're now going to be completely protected from anything that comes to us. And we are hasted as well. So, we are completely buffed up for anything that will come towards our location. Hopefully this will not be necessary though. And as you can see, flames are coming up.
I'm ready for glad to be of assistance.
And we are going to position our people a little bit backwards, so we don't die immediately. There's a lich in the middle. I suppose not. I'm in the bridge around. What kind of tricks are you playing on me? And something just ran out. I'm not sure what it was. I think defensive harmony could have been. I intend to destroy you! Alright. Now, let's attack him. Oh, right, he goes here. True sight, please. Okay. Well, we can focus on this dude first here. I think I just wanted to say he's probably casting Time Stop. I completely forgot about him, that he actually appears here. We might be in a little bit of trouble there. Maybe. Besides, here is Sharissa, whoever that is. Well, we can't be feared, so that's not really... Oh, we can be feared, can we? Out of a sudden. That is not good. Oh, Jan is dead. That's not so good. Oh, again! Really? Oh no, this time is someone else. Lien. Oh yeah, Meteor Swarm. That's right. We're now gonna get annihilated. As you can see, this is by far one of the hardest things. And she casted Gate! Wow, okay. We need to pull these two guys out of there immediately.
I await your order. So be it.
Right, we need to pull back out of this meteor storm. So we at least have a chance there. She's, by the way, a vampire. Just so you know.
At your order.
And now we shall be having... Oh, the beholder is actually dead. So is this beast down here. quickly going to loot this. By the way, it's always the gnome that dies first. I mean, he's really so unhappy with this whole situation, probably. It's always the small ones that die first. He didn't even get to say anything about it. Right, and he's back up to full health. Now we're gonna heal Anomen up. We are going to heal Aerie up, or rather, Keldon up. And then we're good to go. Nalia is going to cast... No, not Nalia. Aerie is going to cast Haste. Right, Jan is going to cast Haste. There we go. And then we're going to cast one-time Remove Fear. Right. Now we should be able to run to her without too much trouble. And then Keldon is going to cast one-time Dispel Magic right around here. Oh, I think we got her. Yep, we got her, and she's instantly dead. Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? The only bad part is they both have time stop, which makes things really hard. But other than that, we are completely safe of everything. There is something here that is a beholder eye. I've never seen what I can do with that, but I'm gonna collect it anyway. And I think that's about it, what they have in stuff here. So we're gonna click this one here. Oh yeah, that's right. Not knowing what else can be done, you drop the beholder's eye into the boiling cauldron. Immediately the liquid calms and a machine further along the walls begins to hum. That's right. The orb is inside the eye is the way, the path yet remains. Yeah. Basically we just need to click here. And then we get ported out of here. You need to make sure you collected everything, and then you should be alright. Now, before we end this episode, though, I want to show you another fight that we're going to do just before we're going to continue with another different side quest. We're going to rest one time here, and then we shall be going back down there to this very same spot, but the other door. Because you remember the Lich Kangaxx? He was looking for his body parts. And one body part is in the Bridge District. Namely, in here. Because that was one of the doors that actually had a trap on it, which had a level draining spell on it. So some kind of protection. In the meantime, Staff of the Magi. Armor class bonus +2, saving throws bonus +2, equipped abilities, invisibility, immunity to charm, protection from evil. You can cast a fireball lightning, combined lightning and fireball, range 150 feet, 3 times a day, spell trap, which is 8 hours or until 30 spell hours have been trapped. Combat abilities, if you hit an enemy, dispel magic, and strikes as a weapon +5. So if you have quarterstaffs and you are a fighter or something similar, you definitely want this quarterstaff to be equipped. Trust me, you do want that. Now down here, however, is a sarcophagus. Now from what I recall, this shouldn't be too hard. Kangaxx is going to be a different story, but for the time being I think that this should be really easy to do. And then I'm going to die like 3 times in a row probably, just because I underestimated him. Alright, I'm going to move a little bit closer so we can cast some spells. Oh, we want to buff up of course first. Newbie case, come on, move up there. Right. we want to make sure protection from evil and haste should be enough. Maybe like defensive harmony perhaps as well. Oh, and fear, yeah, fear is probably a good idea as well.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
This should be enough. I'm going to try and hurry a little bit here, so
Stand amongst the righteous.
we don't lose too many times of the spell.
At your for honor and glory. Hell guides my path.
Right. You feel very uneasy as you approach the sarcophagus. The lid looks heavy, but you can remove it if you wish to. You push the lid aside, and a foul stench of rot nearly overcomes. Strangely, nothing lies within but the gilded torso of a skeleton. Power surges and the creature appears, which is basically a lich.
Also follow.
We want to make room so the lich can spawn here.
Point the sword, and it shall be done, and done well.
Nothing to it.
Foolish! What are you talking about? He doesn't even care.
Cupid has no effect.
Right, and now we shall be using our small trick of the spell magic. And we've got a dead lich running around here. Very easy indeed. As I said, not too hard. When you touch the torso, a horrible feeling of weakness and despair brings you to your knees. With care, you use a cloth to place a torso in your pack. That was sarcophagus number 1. Which, as I said, was kind of easy. Especially if you have one dispel magic at your disposal. And a guy named Kelvin. Because that's gonna be really, really handy. So, we're gonna end the episode here. And when we come back, folks, we're gonna continue on searching the items for Kangaxx. And also, we're gonna go down to the sewers to find what is hidden there that we cannot see. So, I will see you all next time.